the school board, and I'd like to start this meeting at 6:07 p.m. Verification of public notice. The meeting has been publicly noticed. Verification of a quorum. We have 4 members in attendance this evening. Approval of the agenda. Would someone like to make a motion to approve the agenda as presented? Oh,
And I'll second. She's so moved, now second.
all right. Thank you, Ms. Ashley has made the motion and is seconded by Ms. Macon. Any discussion? Here you see that all in favor will raise hand and or aye.
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 Okay, aye. All right. Any opposed? Here you see that motion carries 4-0. All right. Thank you very much. In the reading of our mission and vision statement, our mission is through the lens of excellence, equity, and engagement. We are dedicated to empowering every student with the essential skills to build a foundation for lifelong learning. And our vision is to provide a rigorous education that empowers our students to confidently navigate in our ever-changing world. All right, tonight is a full board meeting, so we will have the public comment section in here as well. Members of the community are in attendance that would like to be able to make a comment. It needs to be a comment based upon an item that we have on our agenda this evening. And you will have 3 minutes. We will be monitoring the chat to see if someone would like to be heard. And you would need to state your name and your Brown Deer address. All right. So with that being said, our district communications, our wonderful Dr. Cotton, please.
Thank you so much, Dr. Vito. Good evening, everyone. Catrice Cotton, proud superintendent for the School District of Brown Deer. Here are the district highlights for the month of November. The School District of Brown Deer as a whole exceeds expectations. And by the Department of Public Instruction. For a 3rd year in a row, our elementary school exceeds expectations, and our middle and high school meets expectations. We are pleased with our results, but understand there's a lot of work to do moving forward. We are committed to providing a well-rounded educational environment and experience for the students we serve. On Thursday, November 20th, we held 2 of our 4 stakeholder focus groups to gain insight into the perceived needs of our school community. During our first session, 24 high school students participated in a focus group regarding the future of the district. The presentation was designed to engage students in meaningful reflection and open dialogue about our school's learning environments and facility needs. Students watched a short video that encouraged them to think critically and share their own experiences rather than repeating what they had heard from others. Open-ended discussion questions focused on how physical spaces, classrooms, career and technical areas, athletic fields, and common spaces support or hinder the learning environment and engagement. The final portion of the presentation involved a ranking activity where students identify priorities among specific facility updates, allowing us to collect actionable feedback so that we can gather insight from the student group and identify any similarities or differences in priority. Thursday afternoon, members from our Elite Falcon partners provided information. Thank you to both our seniors and students for participating and providing valuable information to the district and our consultants. Additional focus groups include community partnerships, parents, and finally, staff members. These meetings will occur on Thursday, December 4th. The district food drives are happening in all 3 school buildings on campus and are going strong. Special shout out to Ms. Jerkin and Ms. Beller, who serve as the leads at the elementary school. So far, get this, 2,661 food items have been donated by the elementary school, 731 in the middle school, and 235 in the high school. Items have been also donated here at the ASC. We are so happy and humbled by the outpouring of love and support from the students and family by the community. Thank you, everyone, for your spectacular display of family and community for individuals who are in need. The School District of Brown Deer is also thrilled to announce the official opening of the Brown Deer Food Pantry. This crucial initiative was made possible not only through the support of the School District of Brown Deer, but more importantly, by a team of dedicated parents and community volunteers. Community members can now stop by the pantry every Wednesday from 10:30 to noon, every Thursday from 4:30 to 6, and on Sundays from 12:30 to 2. Please, the pantry will be closed Thanksgiving Day. If you wish to donate non-perishable items, convenient donation bins are located at 3 central locations: the Brown Deer Library, Village Hall, the school district's main office, and inside of all of our buildings. Please mark your calendars for this year's Breakfast with Santa. Our middle school is bringing back this Brown Deer tradition and would love to see you all there. The event will take place on Saturday, December 6th from 9 to 12 in the Novak Family Fieldhouse. Prices are $10 per adult and $5 for all students and seniors. Included in your cost are pancakes, breakfast meats, juice, water, and milk. Tons of crafts and games, and of course, Santa will be on site to take pictures with little ones. Tickets can be purchased through the Bound system. Last week, we communicated with our families regarding an unfortunate incident at the middle high school that required the immediate involvement of the Brown Deer Police Department. It is profoundly disappointing that the action of very few students have necessitated this level of intervention. Our primary duty is to ensure the safety and security of every student, staff member, and community member who walks through our doors. Let me be clear. The actions that led to this disruption do not represent the majority of our students who come to the school district of Brown Deer every day ready and eager to learn. We are incredibly proud of the many students who embody our values and maintain a focus on their education. In response to the current climate and as a proactive measure, we are implementing immediately enhancements to our security protocol. Effective Monday, December 5th, 2025, a new dedicated safety personnel position will be added to the middle high school setting. The administration is working closely with our contracted safety company to ensure we employ the most qualified and appropriate individual to serve and support our school setting. To our community, staff, and students, disruptions to the learning process and environment will not be tolerated. It is the core responsibility of this administration to create welcoming, nurturing, and secure environments where all students can grow and succeed without interference. Students who choose to interfere with their educational rights of their peers or disrupt the safe operations of our schools will face immediate disciplinary action. This may include serious consequences up to and including the removal from the school district of Brown Deer. We are dedicated to upholding a standard of excellence in safety and instruction, and we ask for the continued partnership of our entire community to maintain this focus. Now the happier news. The school district of Brown Deer has much to celebrate in the accomplishment of 3 of our seniors. Senior Maximus Hayes officially signs his national letter of intent to join Division I wrestling program at the University of Southern Illinois, Evansville. Maximus, a record-breaking wrestler and accomplished student, will be joining the SIU Cougars, who compete in the Ohio Valley Conference. He is currently undecided on his field of study. Maximus' notable accomplishments include a national ranking where he ranks 11th in the country. Whoa. A state ranking where he ranks number one in the state of Wisconsin in his weight division, All-American status, and he's had high school honors where he has been a 3-time varsity letter winner in wrestling and a 2-time team MVP for the 22-23 and 23-24 seasons. Let's give it up for Maximus. Next up, Brown Deer High School star Makai Rogers commits to Gardner-Webb University wrestling program. Let's celebrate a landmark achievement as senior Makai Rogers officially signs his national letter of intent to join the Division I wrestling program at the Gardner-Webb University located in Boiling Springs, North Carolina. Makai, an excellent wrestler and a good student, will be joining the Gardner-Webb Bulldogs, who compete in the Southern Conference. He is currently undecided on his field of studies, but Makai Rogers' notable accomplishments are a state ranking where he ranks number 1 in the state of Wisconsin in his weight class, All-American status, as well as some high school honors. I'm just going to read a couple. The 2025 state runner-up, 2025 sectional champ, two-time regional champ, and two-time conference champion. The school district of Brown Deer community is incredibly proud to recognize Makai's dedication, talent, and commitment to excellence, both on and off the mat. And lastly, Brown Deer High School star Lola Langhart commits to UW Parkside Women's Soccer Program. Senior Lola officially signed her national letter of intent to join Division II Women's Soccer Program at the University of Wisconsin Parkside.
All right.
Lola, a standout soccer player and scholar, will be joining the UWP Rangers, who compete in the Great Lakes Intercollegiate Athletic Conference. She will be studying applied sciences with athletic training. Some of her notable accomplishments: she is a four-time varsity letter winner in girls tennis, third team all conference for 25-26, a state qualifier for 25-26, scholar athlete for 25-26, team captain for 25-26, a two-time varsity letter winner in girls soccer, a two-time first team all conference for the years 22-23 and 23-24, and has served as team captain for the 23-24 school year. Let's give it up for Lola. Now, tonight, we have special guests with us this evening. I would like to congratulate Elsa Nordstrom, who represented the Brown Deer USM Co-op in the state championship in diving and won first place. This evening, Elsa is joined by her parents, Jennifer and Jacob Nordstrom, as well as other family members. The school district of Brown Deer is so proud of your accomplishment and want to thank you publicly for your resilience, your hard work, and dedication to your sport. You have shown others that we are Brown Deer strong. Elsa, at this time, is there anything that you would like to say?
Probably just obviously thank you to all you guys and I'm a homeschool student, and just thank you for being willingly and lovely or like working with us as homeschool students and being able for me to have the opportunity to dive for the school district of Brown Deer. And just thank you to my coach and my parents and all my other family members, because I wouldn't be where I am without them.
This is a little bigger than that. I know you wanted to. She's like, I gotta watch it a little bit though, but yeah. Man, we are so proud of you. You represent the best of what we do. And especially being able to do a sport like that or whatever have you, major accomplishment. We are proud that you are our state champion and represent Brown Deer. And thank you so much, Mom and Dad. Good job. Good job. And I see three more behind us that we're going to we'll be talking about them in a couple more years as well, too.
Soccer track.
Oh,
Nice.
okay. Oh, so we coming.
Next.
All right. I already see the Brown Deer Giga thing on there already. So yeah, so they already representing. So
Exactly.
definitely. We're just looking for great and wonderful things for you. Congratulations, young lady. Future endeavors. What are you looking at after this?
Like after high school,
Uh-huh.
I'm thinking about going to college for journalism.
Okay.
Something in that kind of field. And obviously diving for college, especially if I can find scholarships for it.
Oh no, you'll definitely find some scholarships. You don't become a state champion or whatever have you, and then still got another year left, right?
I have two. I'm a
Two.
sophomore.
She
Oh my God. Yeah. So you know what? You need an agent? Let's get you some NIL money. All right, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Family for bringing her up.
Mom, Dad, anything you want to say?
We also we're very grateful for the partnership. Brown Deer has been an amazing district. We lived here for nearly 20 years before we had kids.
Yeah.
So living in the community, we love our community, we love our neighbors, we love the school district. Homeschooling was a personal choice for us, but it has been such an amazing partnership with the district. So really just a hats off to the district of Brown Deer for just bringing us in like we're anybody else. Really appreciate that, and for just giving her accolades. She works really hard, so
Yeah.
she's definitely a better swimmer and diver than we are. We're happy to represent and get Brown Deer on the map for all the good things that they're doing, but for her in particular. It's been fun to have a front row seat. So thank you for your support of her and for an amazing partnership with us.
All right.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Smart man, hey, smart man. I just did the same thing back there.
The Brown Deer Symphony Orchestra delivered an exceptional performance at the WSMA Large Group Festival held at Tremper High School in Kenosha, where they were evaluated by 3 judges. Their dedication and artistry earned them a first place gold rating. Families are encouraged to attend 2 informational sessions on vaping presented by the North Shore Health Department. Vaping, a health crisis, will occur on Wednesday, December 3rd from 5:30 to 7. And a second session of Hidden in Plain Sight will occur on Wednesday, January 7th, same time, 5:30 to 7 at the high school. A light dinner and snack and childcare will be provided. 10 of our Brown Deer High School students participated in the Empower Me Tour down at the Wisconsin Center. The United Negro College Fund's EMT College Readiness Fair provides seniors with college and career readiness sessions, the ability to meet with admission representatives from over 20 HBCUs and local colleges and universities, and participants were also able to participate in on-site admissions process with those colleges. After-school clubs for middle school students will begin in December on Tuesday and Wednesday each week from 3 to 4 p.m. Students needing additional assistance with their homework should join Homework Club that will be held both nights. Interested in creating beautiful works of art? The Art Club is for you and will be held on Wednesday. Are you strategic and knowledgeable about planning your next move? If that is you, then the Chess Club will help you hone in your skills. The Chess Club is offered on Wednesday. Again, all after-school clubs are held from 3 to 4 on Tuesday and Wednesday. And just a couple of upcoming dates of importance. Our marching band will have 2 holiday performances during the Thanksgiving Day break. Saturday, November 29th, 2025, the marching band will be featured in the Grafton Holiday Parade. And then again on Sunday, November 30th, 2025, our high school marching band will perform at the West Bend Holiday Parade. November 26th through the 28th, Thanksgiving holiday break, no school or district office closed, and we would like to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving and remind all that school resumes on Monday, December 1st. This concludes my update for the month of November.
Thank you very much, Dr. Cotton. Board members, any questions for Dr. Cotton or any comments? Man, been a very, very, very eventful month of October and November so far. So yeah, definitely, and a lot of great information and a lot of recognition for the District of Brown Deer, both academically as well as in sports and everything and stuff. And we're just so proud. And as Dr. Cotton and we always say, we're definitely Brown Deer strong. So with that, all right. So our next item is public comments. Is there anyone that would like to make a public comment? Again, public comments are to be made with an agenda item, and it was a comment and not a question. You'll have 3 minutes to be able to do that. Please give your name and your Brown Deer address if you would like to be heard. Ms. Turner, is there anyone that is on the chat that would like to be heard?
Not look like there's.
All right. Anybody in person that would like to be heard? I will give it another 30 seconds. All right. One last. Anyone who would like to be heard? You can see none. Okay. Let's go on to our next item. Go to our consent agenda. Would someone like to make a motion for our consent agenda?
I'd like to make a motion to approve the consent agenda. The minutes of October 14th, 2025, the special board meeting, October 28th, 2025, regular board meeting, the schedule of voucher payments via check, ACH, and wire transfers in the amount of $1,935,924.61 in the general checking account and the food service account, including funds 10, 21, 27, 39, 47, 49, 50, 72, and 80, and the November 25th, 2025 school safety drill update as presented.
Thank you very much, Ms. Ashley. Motion has been made. Do we have a second?
Second.
Thank you very much, Ms. Makin. Motion made and second. Any discussion? Hearing and seeing none, all in favor, raise hand and or aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing and seeing none, motion carries 4-0. All right, let's go on to our next item is the approval of new hire. Dr. Cotton.
Hey, good evening. I would like to bring forward for your approval, a request for a new hire for Miss Samantha Winecoats. She would be joining the middle school as our music band teacher. This is her first year of experience, and her start date is officially December the 15th, and she is replacing Miss Janet, who left us back in October.
All right, thank you very much. Oh, would someone like to make a motion to approve the hiring of Samantha?
Dr. Vito, I would like to make a motion to approve the hiring of Samantha Winecoats as a middle school music band teacher effective December 15th, 2025.
Thank you very much, Ms. Makin. Motion has been made. We have a second?
I'll second.
Thank you very much, Ms. Ashley. Motion made and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing and seeing none, all in favor, raise hand and or aye.
Aye.
All right. Any opposed? Hearing and seeing none, motion carries 4-0. We do not have any resignations this evening,
There are
correct?
no resignations to announce.
Good job. All right, let's go on to our item C, our facilities update. Mr. Russ?
Good evening, board.
Or Quentin kind of did like this, but I'm like, oh, man, Matt usually does that.
He was pointing towards me.
Okay, yeah.
He does not. He doesn't want to talk.
That's his thing.
Good evening, board. This is just giving you a small little update of what the facilities and grounds is up to. As you know, that we are doing the continuation of the cleanups around the district to help winterize this place. We took down all the spring and fall sports stuff and put that into winterization mode. We brought up all the winter sports stuff to the front of the line and getting that all ready. So we got all that prepped and ready for us. We're going around, we're filling up all the salt bins, getting that all prepped and ready for everyone so that, you know, when the first snowfall falls, we're prepped and ready instead of falling behind.
Literally and figuratively.
Exactly.
All right.
So, you know, just a heads up on that. We are going to be shutting down the pool over the Christmas break for some necessary repairs that need to happen, including some loose tiles, some caulk that's starting to peel up. So we'll be taking care of that over the winter break and then having that up and ready for the next the days after break is over with. And then also I just wanted to give you an update from the last board meeting. We are in the talks of working with Heartland about the door access panels and camera installations. That will be happening the weeks of the 8th and the 15th to the entire culture. So we will give you an update when that is all complete, hopefully relatively soon. So other than that, do you guys have any questions for me?
Oh, yeah, did we get the sign repair?
Yes,
Okay.
yeah, she's talking about the one down at the elementary, completely repaired. Looks like nothing ever happened to it.
Okay, all right, sounds good. And also, Matt, you say that we're getting everything, all of the salt and everything else ready.
Correct.
Then we've already signed all of the contracts and stuff for our snow removal individuals.
Your contract, we're on year number 2 now.
Okay, now, do they come out and do they remove the snow like for like 2 inches, or is it just, even if it just flurries, or is it?
Any
Okay,
snowfall, depending from 0 to 1, depending on if it's a dry or wet snow, they come out and just salt. If it's a heavy enough snow, they will just actually plow it and then salt.
Right.
But we have unlimited access to them. They come no matter what.
all right, and all of our sidewalks, do they do all of our sidewalks, or are we
That is
responsible
fine.
for our sidewalks?
That is my.
Okay, all right, cool. Just wanted to go ahead and make sure, because I know last year we had a couple of slip and falls or whatever have you. And sometimes, you know, even though we can throw salt down, you know,
Yeah.
depending upon, you know, we just gotta make sure that individuals also are walking safely as well too,
Yep.
you know.
The Penguin Walk is a great walk.
Oh, yeah, I think we probably need to do a video of the penguin walk, then Dr. Cotton to all of our staff on how to get in. Yeah, there we go. All right, cool. Anybody else have any other questions? I go see D, look at D. Anybody else have any other questions for Matt in relationship to our facilities and grounds? All right, thank you, sir. All right, let's go on to our next item. All right, discussion of approval of the 26-27 instructional calendars. Dr. Cotton?
This evening, I would like to share the proposed calendar for the 26-27 school year. This draft has been shared and discussed with the cabinet. The BDEA teacher union representatives and all staff members have had an opportunity to share their feedback. I would like to review the calendar in front of you from month to month. So I'm kind of did a shortened version, but you will be able to follow along. If you're looking at the calendar, please look at the side that says K-5 through 12th grade.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna get to the other one, and I got the K4 calendar.
Look at K-5. It'll make more sense to do it that way, a little backwards. Staff will return on August 24th for Welcome Back Week. School will officially begin on Tuesday, September 1st. Staff professional learning days will occur in the months of October, November, February, April, and May. Parent-teacher conferences will take place in October and March. Thanksgiving Day break will run Wednesday, November 25th through Friday, November 27th. Winter break will begin on Wednesday, December 23rd through Friday, January 1st. We will observe federal holidays of MLK Junior Day and Memorial Day in March. Spring break is aligned with surrounding North Shore districts and will begin Monday, March 22nd through Monday, March 29th. School will resume on Tuesday, March 30th. Students are not in school on any election days in the months of November, February, and April. The last day for students would be June 10th, and the last day for staff would be June 11th. Summer session would last 20 days and begin on June 21st. A brief recess of summer session will occur the week of June 28th to observe the 4th of July holiday. Now, if you turn to the K-4 calendar, the 4K calendar mimics the K-5 through 12th grade calendar, with the exception of a staggered start for students that would begin on Wednesday, September 2nd, and parent-teacher conferences running Tuesday through Thursday in the months of October and March. The last day of school for 4K students is June 4th, and their staff would still be June 11th. All calendars meet the necessary hours and minutes of instruction as determined by the Department of Public Instruction. That concludes my.
Dr. Cotton, we probably need to double check my math, and Quentin, you can let me know if I'm wrong. I ended up counting 176 days.
Should be 100 for.
For students?
Yes.
176? I'm just double checking my math.
Is that what, the K-5 through 12?
Yeah, just double checking my math, 176. Because I want this, because, yep, I ended up with 176 for students. And that would be the S is the one for students.
I will tell you this, with a 176, very similar to what we have now, that presents us with 2 additional days over for inclement weather. If we have inclement days that exceed more than 2, we would go into virtual learning for our students. Our elementary students far exceed the number of hours and minutes necessary, but our middle and high school
That's the one I'm really concerned
would have to go to virtual if we exceed more than 2 winter inclement weather days.
So we've got two built-in inclement weather days to go into this 176, right? And so with that being said, we should, Daniel, Ashley, are you-
I'm just trying to.
We're listening
We're
because I'm
listening.
not coming up with those same numbers.
you didn't come up with 176? Remember, you're using the S.
Yes.
Yeah, so the calendar actually says 177 is the number that's on there. So I want to be sure that we are.
Let me double check my numbers again. I just want to, because I do not want, I just want to make sure that that we are doing. So here is my 21 is a check. My 19 is a check. My 177. All right, I'm gonna redo the numbers again, and let's all do it together just to make sure. So 21, 20, 19, 16, 21, got 17, I got 20, 16, I got 18, and I got 8. Right, double check again. 10, 16, 17, 24, 30, 36.
76?
That's what I had 176 as well. I got 176 on here. Where do you see 177 at?
It's at the bottom. Now, this is the internal calendar. It should not have 177 on it. Should have 176. Again, 176 puts us 2 days over
Okay.
for inclement weather days, and anything beyond that, we would just go to virtual.
Can we, Dr. Kai, just for clarification, can we change that 177 that's on the bottom of this calendar, 176?
It should
And-
reflect 176.
Okay, yeah, I just want, like I said before, I want to double check that right there because I did the numbers twice. And then when Director Robinson said 177, because she said it because it was down here on the bottom.
At the
It
bottom.
says at the bottom.
Right, I know.
176.
Right, and I got 176. That's the reason why I came over to you guys and be like, did y'all add this up as well too? And I wanted to make sure that we have that and anything. So we're going to Ms. Ross, if we can, or Ms. Davis Ashley, let's just make sure that we put it on there that we're saying that there's going to be a change to this calendar that we're going to approve tonight for it to reflect students have 176
And teachers have
and teachers
188.
and teachers have 188 and not 189. All right, teachers are 188.
Here's 188 students, 176.
Yes.
And these are days.
Yeah.
Yes, those are days.
Okay. All right, and I know we're exceeding for the elementary school, so I already know that. You know, for me, it's always about the high school or whatever. Because I'm sitting here looking at the thing for the seniors. Those seniors are gonna do those 8 days as well too. So
They have to. It
right,
is it's a part of the package. They cannot graduate early and come back.
and then come back. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that we have that. Board members, I want to ask you, do you have any questions in relationship to this first calendar that we're looking at with the changes that we have? And if there's any questions to Dr. Cotton and her team in relationship to the number of days for instruction on this calendar? I can't see Director Robinson, but Director Robinson, do you have any questions?
Not in particular right now.
I just have a question, just in terms of just the number of days that we're required. What are the number of days that we're required?
It is no longer
The
days, it is hours and minutes. And so we have to meet at the starting from 6th through 12th grade, they have to meet 1,137 hours of instruction.
Okay,
Kindergarten through 5th grade has to meet 1050. And our K4 students have to meet 437 hours of instruction.
Okay, so when we look at this right here, we've got these 76 days. How many hours of instruction during this day and this 176 days are instructional hours? So then that way we just multiply the 176 times the instructional hours that we know.
You cannot do that. There's a formula, and the formula requires you to take out things for parent-teacher
Conferences and all that other stuff.
Right.
Right, so generally, because in school, so if kids are in school, because I think I'm trying to remember how that works. And remember, that's kind of how we kind of came up with everything for last year when we found out that we had some deficiencies or whatever have you. Then it ended up being like, it was like six and a half.
Well, you're well.
It was like 6.5 hours, or it was
It's 7. You're over 7.
Because we couldn't count lunch, we couldn't count,
Recess.
we couldn't count transition time in the hallways.
Exactly. Those are things that you have to remember.
So it was like 6 hours, 6.5, it was like 6.5 hours to 7 hours of actual face-to-face instruction, right? Correct?
It's more than 7. It's more than 7 hours when you take all of your little pieces out. I remember when I came, I inherited a calendar that had 174
Yes, because we were showing.
174 days. And so, just
If so, even if we get to 7, okay, I just did the math. If we just said it's 7 hours, right? We'd end up with 1,232
I wish
hours of instruction.
Yes.
So we would be well over
Yeah.
where we needed to be. And so I just wanted, I just wanted to double check and wanted to be able to make sure, because I remember us going back and forth about how did we count? Because before what we did, it wasn't necessarily the days, it was how much of that time we were able to count of the kids actually doing face-to-face instruction. And that's what kind of got us. It wasn't the number of days, it was the way that they did it, it's the number of hours. And so that's kind of where we got in, that's kind of where the issue came in and stuff. So I wanted to make sure, Q, you are a math guy, do 176 times 7. Come on, man, you're supposed to already had it.
I promise you that.
I came with 1, 2, 3, 2.
We go over this actually, thank you, shout out to Mr. Green, who serves on the BDEA, who is my numbers guy, who actually, after we do a draft version, actually has given me the form that is submitted to DPI. He gave that to me and we are well over what we need.
I got 1,232 hours.
I want to say that that sounds about right where Mr. Green has, where he's taken out the other pieces, including passing time and everything else.
All right, so yeah, so we should be good to go. We're actually almost over 100 hours.
Yes.
So we should be well within and exceed. And plus, we want our babies to get a little bit more instructional time anyway. It improves them academically.
So also, just for the listening public, one of the things that I did put out to staff is that something that we may want to consider for future years is increasing the number of hours that we are in school. That way we are able to do some different things as far as the calendar is concerned. And so that's one of the things that will be up for the 27-28 calendar. But I want to assure you that this calendar does meet the hours and minutes of instruction, both for the K-5, K-5 through 12th grade, as well as the K-4 calendar.
So now we're going to the K-4 calendar? Well, K-4 calendar, I've got.
K-4 calendar is the exact same with the exception
170.
of 170. But remember, their number of hours
Is only like 3.
437.
Right, and they do really, it's like 3 hours of actual, they're here for 4, and they actually really do 3.
Yeah, so they are well over as well.
Yeah, they're at 510, so
Yes.
yeah, they're over by about 70 hours.
Yes.
Okay,
So those babies too, if we have to go to inclement.
my math is right,
We don't have to worry about them coming.
my math is right? Okay, so we're gonna make sure I got an MBA for something, make sure I can add.
Well, we've all
Multiply.
added it, so I think that we have
Double check, triple check.
And you check it, and check it in. Yeah.
So we start, this is what we're going through too.
Yeah.
So we're just to make sure that we don't have any missteps or anything like that.
Right, perfect.
I appreciate the diligence that you
Yeah,
put on this
definitely.
calendar.
So I got a couple questions for y'all. For the K-5-12 calendar for January 2027, what is that date of the 22nd? What does that blue mean? Because
That is a records day. So remember, right before that, coming from the 19th through the 21st, that would be senior exams. And so it would serve as a records day for teachers to input grades. So students would not be here so that teachers could do their records.
okay, yeah, because it doesn't say what the blue means.
Blue, okay. Green. You mean green?
It says records, if you look up the calendar that I'm looking at, says records day 122, no school.
Okay, so that's where my confusion is coming from. it's red in the key, but then it's blue on the calendar.
When you receive this calendar, the calendar that after, should the board approve this calendar tonight, you will not see any of these colors. It's a very clean copy that lists all of these days as well. This is really like this one provides more details. But the other one, you won't see, there won't be all of the colors that we have here. But it does say that, I think the blue,
Okay.
don't get caught up in the blue. The
Okay.
records day, it listed clearly in the legend that the records day is 1/22. And it's
Okay,
middle school.
now let's go over here to May. So if it's in order for this to be 20 days, and unless I'm miscounting, which I don't think I am, it would need to be every day with the exception of Memorial Day. But there is on the 7th, it looks like there's no school as well, right? So then there wouldn't be 20 days.
But you make up for it in, so this was a change. May 7th, that day is still a PL day, but the April student calendar should reflect not 21 days, but 20 days, which still would give us 176. So April for students would be 20 days because they would.
Because May is.
Bill says 21.
I'm sorry, is it still 21 there? There is,
19 in May.
yep, 19 reflects May. There it should be 176, and I'm just gonna try to catch it, so
So maybe that's where the 177 came from.
Yeah, adding that extra day thing in.
Yeah.
I got 19 for May. Am I counting wrong? I got 19 for May instead of 20.
It's
Students.
You got 19.
It is
I got
19.
19 for May. All right. All right, and so, and what your other question then, Ms. Robinson, was April?
That'll bring us down to 175.
No, that brings it to 176. So that's probably why that number is wrong on there because of that count in May. Right. Oh no, when we added all the numbers, it was 176, even though the number said 177. So then you're right, it would be 175.
Because,
Day that's missing. I'm gonna tell you that the day that's missing. Okay.
Keep it up.
okay, hold on, okay. See, now my ADD done kicked in. Now, hold on.
Just take it off.
I did it all on the calculator.
Right, and I got it written.
We had to calculate it, we did it 3 times.
Okay, question, Dr. Cotton. The ones that's in brown, say September the 2nd. Oh, wait, I'm looking at the wrong one.
Just let us know that they're back at school.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I was looking at the K4 calendar and I'm counting. Okay. Well,
Yeah, I'm on K5.
I still got 21 days for April.
Yep.
April is good.
All right. And so what was your question was it May?
It's May.
May.
May is the 19th.
Yep, 19 May. Okay,
June checks.
all right. Is June checking?
Yeah, June checks, but eight.
So it is 8 for June. So June is right, it's 8. Go to March. Got 21 for September. Everybody got 21 for September? This is go month by month, so we got it. I got 21 for September. Everybody agree? All right, let's go to October. Why am I catching 19 for October? Unless I'm reading it wrong.
It is right, and the number of days. should-
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Dr. Neal,
18, 19, 20. Okay, I got 20.
Dr. Neal, may I?
That's it.
Okay,
I got 20.
so here we are. I went and got the one that Mr. Green did for me. So with the removal of that one day, because May 7th was a day just for full transparency and disclosure. We wanted another day between the April, that there's one long day in April, that's the election day. And then you would have 1, 2, 3, basically 4. It would be a nonstop until we got to Memorial Day.
Because
So we
before for election day, I thought elementary school didn't have school, but the middle and high school had school on election day.
That was when we were trying to get that number.
So what you have here is, honestly, this calendar does not reflect, it reflects 175.
Okay.
And on 175, we've got 430 minutes of instruction per day, less a 30-minute lunch, 1 passing time, 6-minute passing time. It will get us, when you calculate all that up, 1,149, placing us over the 1,137. That's when you do all of the calculations. So
Say that
this,
number again.
1,149. And remember, we need to have 1,137 to meet the minutes and hours of instruction for the.
Would that calculate that, the difference in that, would that calculate into the 2 snow days or the 2 inclement weather days?
So this is for my review.
No, because that's only 12.
See, because again, so you said it was,
Not 2,
it'd be like, it almost seemed like it's like 1.5.
it's a 1.5 day as opposed to. It was more when we didn't, because we were running all of April. So you'd have the April 6th and then the May 31st. We broke it up by having a May 7th and giving that as a PO day. If we add back that day and make that a day of instruction, the 7th, then you do have the 2 days moving forward, as opposed to just 175. So this 175 still meets the minutes and hours of instruction. So this is a 175 calendar, not 176.
And that includes the built-in snow days?
That built in a. no,
Like 1.5.
1.5.
So, because because the number you gave us, Dr. Cotton, was, what was the total number you gave us? It was 1,000.
149, so it's like 12 hours.
Yeah. from
Over.
27.
Yeah, so
So
12
you
hours.
You're just short of 2 days.
Yeah, it's like a day and a half or
Yeah,
whatever have you
You're
and
just
stuff.
short of 2 days.
But again, we do have it set that if there is more, if we don't use them, they're fine. But if we do need to use them, we'll turn them into virtual days.
Actually, he has it here, days built in 1.82741117.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. So there you go. This is a 175 calendar. Apologies for the incorrect information on there.
That's all right. Hey, as long as we can go through it and we make sure or whatever have you, because if there's any questions that are asked, as a board member, we can turn around and we can really discuss it in depth, like, hey, this is how the numbers came.
I should have brought this paper with me. I'm glad, again, shout out to Mr. Green for completing it.
So then do we maybe need to, for that May 7th date, if we wanted to continue to reflect in those schools, should we maybe give it like a different title, like maybe a floating holiday or something? Because it's a good chance we're gonna have more than 1.87 whatever days for inclement weather. With the way that things have been going, it's just we're sure to have at least a couple of super cold days or super snowy days.
Please don't forget that even if we are in that situation, we can go to virtual, which won't impact us having to take any days that are listed on the calendar as professional learning days and turning them into student contact days. We would still be able to keep this 175 calendar, keep the professional learning days that are listed on here.
And we're 1-to-1 on devices then to be able to do the virtual days?
We would be able to send kids home with devices. We talked about this.
Cool, yeah.
Middle, high school. Remember, your elementary, you don't have to worry because your elementary is well
Way over.
over because of the way they've structured their day. They can take an inclement weather day and they don't have to go into instruction. It's just a middle and high school. And we even talked about this last year when we had the calendar, when we had the issues with the calendar, that if we had inclement weather days, even though we had put all of those other steps in place, we would be prepared to give either children packets, move them to some type of virtual learning with teachers going in and through a Google Classroom and order to provide instruction on that day.
Okay.
All right. All right. All right. Any other further questions in relationship to the calendar, instructional calendar? Here to see none. Would someone like to make a motion?
Dr. Vito, I'd like to make a motion to approve the 26-27 K4 and K5 through 12 instructional calendars that reflect the revisions that we talked about with it reflecting 175 days.
Thank you very much, Ms. Ashley. All right, motion has been made. Second.
Second.
All right, thank you very much, Ms. Baker. Motion made and seconded. Any other further discussion? Here seeing none, all in favor, raise hand and/or aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Here seeing none, motion carries. All right, Dr. Cotton, you guys have your 26-27 instructional calendar. All right. Okay, let's go on to our next item is our board reports, our SWSA legislative update.
Dr. Vito, I did not attend that meeting because we had a meeting for the elementary school to celebrate the accomplishments for meeting or exceeding expectations.
No problem, no problem. Ms. Ashley, anything from WASB that's pertinent?
No, but I'm not the representative on that evening.
Oh, yeah, that's right. As well. Okay, so she's not here. All right. There were just a couple of things in relationship to things that came out, but the majority of things that are not anything that we really need to deal with. But outside of, we're going to have to do the school district
election,
the elections schedule that we have to turn around and do. The other information was in regards to the upcoming conference. Statewide conference that's being discussed, and there were a couple other things that were being discussed from about the budget and the finance that were being discussed, but they were not being voted on as of yet. So, all right, Ed Foundation report.
Nothing to report at this time.
All right, thank you very much. And then our Parks and Rec, I think we actually meet tomorrow for our next Parks and Rec meeting. I think it's tomorrow. Or is it next week, Wednesday?
I think it's next week.
Okay, well, next week, Wednesday, or whatever is the next Park and Rec meeting that we have. So nothing to report in relationship to that right now. Let's go on to our board planning calendar. All right. There you go. All right, board planning calendar, November 26th to the 28th is Happy Thanksgiving. So no school district offices closed. Everybody enjoy yourselves for Thanksgiving. December 6th is Breakfast with Santa at Novak Family Fieldhouse from 9 to 12. December 9th is our regular board meeting. December 22nd to January 2nd is winter break and no school. The 26th is the deadline for incumbents to file notice of non-candidacy by 5 p.m. School resumes back on January 5th. January 6th is ballot eligibility deadline. January 13th is our special board meeting. January 19th is Dr. Martin Luther King, Dr. Martin Luther King Junior holiday. So there's no school. The 23rd is Records Day, so there's no school. And the 27th is our regular board meeting at ASC. Board members, as you can see, we have one board meeting in December. And that board meeting will be pretty robust for some things that we have to do. All right. And so with that being said, with someone, any questions in relationship to board calendar?
Quick question. Who's up for candidacy this year?
I am up for candidacy and Miss Robinson is up for candidacy this year
Thank you.
for the upcoming year. So sorry. All right. Any other questions? Yes, Ms. Ashley.
Just not even a question, but just so you know, it ran in the Brown Deer Now, the announcement of the candidate. And the Brown Deer Now.
Okay.
Oh, did?
Yeah. Last Thursday.
I looked at my magazine.
Yeah.
Okay. Did they have our names there or they just let us know that?
Your names. Yeah, we had to publicize it by November 25th.
Okay. All right. Anything else before we go into adjournment or motion for adjournment? All that I want to turn around and tell everybody is man, enjoy your Thanksgiving with your family and friends. I know that they were talking about some weather potentially maybe coming our way, so everybody be safe with safe travels. I always tell everybody eat too much, drink too much, love too much during this time. You know, hey, this is really good festive time for everybody. Let's go ahead for our Wisconsin sports, all of them. Let's get this victory, and if somebody would like to make some motion to adjourn.
Sabita, I'd like to make a motion to adjourn.
All right. Do we have a second?
No second.
All right. Thank you very much. Motion was made and seconded. All in favor will raise hand and or aye.
Aye.
I call this meeting adjourned at 7:04. All right. Call this meeting adjourned at 7:04. Thank you very much and have a wonderful remainder of your evening. Good night.
Thank you. Good night.
See you later.
All right.
Hey, drive safe coming back, D.
Oh, for sure.